Hello and welcome to Persevere with Christ. I'm Father Sean Carey, and this is our 6th episode. We have a special guest with us here today, a member of the Boston Deaf Catholic community, and her name is Rachel Weber. She will be signing one of the readings today and also her reflections, so we're thankful that she's with us. Are you ready, Rachel? All right, go right ahead. Rachel, this reading is taken from the Acts of the Apostles, Chapter 16, verses 22 through 34. The crowd in Philippi joined in the attack on Paul and Silas, and the magistrates had them stripped and ordered them to be beaten with rods. After inflicting many blows on them, they threw them into prison and instructed the jailer to guard them securely. When he received these instructions, he put them in the innermost cell and secured their feet to a stake. About midnight, while Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God as the prisoners listened, there was suddenly such a severe earthquake that the foundations of the jail shook. All the doors flew open and the chains of all were pulled loose. When the jailer woke up and saw the prison doors wide open, he drew his sword and was about to kill himself, thinking that the prisoners had escaped. But Paul shouted in a loud voice, "Do no harm to yourself. We are all here." He asked for a light and rushed in, trembling with fear. He fell down before Paul and Silas. Then he brought them out and said, "Sirs, what must I do to be saved?" And they said, "Believe in the Lord Jesus, and you and your household will be saved." So they spoke the word of the Lord to him and to everyone in his house. He took them in at the hour of the night and bathed their wounds, and he and his family were baptized at once. He brought them up into his house and provided a meal. With his household rejoiced at having come to faith in God. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. In this time, we may feel like prisoners ourselves. We can't go out, we can't go shopping, we can't go to church. There are so many restrictions placed on us right now. We can't go shopping, and we just don't have our freedom because we have to stay at home. We can't socialize with other people and see our friends like we used to. And so many people might be feeling like, why is this the case? They're ready to give up, or they're wondering, when is life going to be back to normal? But if they just believed in Jesus, then no matter what happens, they would have happiness that would endure because their faith is growing in this time. That's what we heard in the reading today, that the people who believed in Jesus were baptized in their house, and they were happy, and they were able to live life with Christ. And there are many things we can do during this time. We can watch Mass online, we can pray the Rosary, we can join in adoration. There are so many things that we can still do to help our faith grow, even if we can't go out at this time. So to give you an example, some things that I usually like to do are sing psalms or pray the Rosary or go to daily Mass. Those things help me to grow in my faith, even just watching it online. And things will get better. They will. So I just trust in God, and I try not to feel afraid, even though there's a lot of panic and fear about the coronavirus. I know it's easy to feel isolated because we are stuck and we can't go to church, but it's easier if you just accept it. Because if you feel in that stuck position, then you will be like a prisoner if you're thinking about it in terms of what you can't do instead of what you can do. We can grow our faith, we can pray, we can feel inspired and close to Jesus during this time. Those things can continue, and that's a powerful thing for us to remember. So thank you for watching, and God bless you. Father Sean, thank you for sharing your reflections, Rachel. I really enjoyed it. But I do have a question for you. I think your faith is amazing to many people because you face so many challenges in your own life. But with your faith, you show us that we can overcome challenges ourselves, even though it's not easy, right? And you're always happy. You always love to socialize with other people and spend time with your friends, but now you can't. So this is a very different situation. And you are a strong person in the midst of it. So how do you feel about that, Rachel? Yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I can still contact friends through FaceTime or VP, group hangouts, group chats, different kinds of technologies that enable me to stay in touch with my friends. So, I have everything that I need. I have food and I'm good. I just still talk to my friends in a different way and I do feel inspired. Father Sean, right, you have everything that you need for now. Your basic needs are met. And you're grateful for that, right? Some people don't realize that's an important thing, that, having their basic needs met. But I think in this time, this has taught us that we need to be more aware of that. Right, exactly. Exactly what you said, Rachel. We need to be more grateful. Rachel, right, I have all I need. I have food, water, clothing, and shelter. And, even though, there are some people that don't have those things, that don't have work or food, and that they are, in a worse position than I am. So I feel like I am blessed and I'm so thankful for what I have. And I would like to help other people as well. Father Sean. Right. Since the beginning of this crisis, we've had people come to the church where I live, looking for, basic needs to be met, because we have a food pantry here at the parish. And we give away food to people in need. So that is one way that we can follow Christ, if we can help other people to meet their basic needs. And if we can share out of our abundance with people who are lacking, that's something that we should do. You're right about that. All right. Well, thank you, Rachel, for your time. I so appreciate your sharing your faith. It is inspiring. And we'll see you next time. All right. So be well, stay safe, and God bless you.